got all the equipment out, the rods are set up, although they're not in the water yet, they're in place and I'm happy with them. So, you may remember from the last video, we actually used bright coloured red and white bobber floats because that's all I could get at the time. However, things have progressed. We now have bubble floats. These are exactly as they describe. They represent a bubble on the water. They don't scare the fish. They look more natural, and they're a good weight to cast out. You can fill them with water, which is what I'll probably do today, but yeah, that's what we're going to use today. There are different variants of the bubble float. We also have this one, very similar again, but that's what we're going to try today. We also have a third one. And it has an elastic going through the middle. Okay, so let's get the rod. Using 15-pound braid right through. Trying to keep this as basic as possible. No extra swivels, no extra pieces of kit. Of course, we may change that as I go through a setup, depending on how it goes. So, we're going to keep it as simple as possible today. This surface fishing needs to be as minimal equipment on your line as possible. So, if we could avoid anything like swivels, if we could get away with it, I would use just a hook. You want it to present the bait as natural as possible. Although these fish aren't particularly easily spooked, it's definitely worth trying to keep the tackle down to a minimum. So preparation's the key when it comes to most angling, actually. I mean, it goes without saying. If you're prepared, then you're ready for the inevitable. Whatever happens, then you're ready for it. And basically that's what the preparation's about. So, different options here. Got a bubble float there with loops around it. So you can tie on from one end, and then tie off, and then I suppose the hook. There's another one here with a rubber band all the way through it. And you send the line through it and you put stops at each end. And then we have the third option, which again has a band all the way through it. And that looks actually a damn sight better. So you can take this rubber out, place the line through it, and then clip the line on. So let's use this one to begin with. By the looks of it, you can actually fill this one with water. So that's what we're going to do now. So there we have it, half full of water. Now the trick is getting the line in it. Okay, so most things are normally trial and error like this is. So, just get that back on. And sure enough, that's clipped onto the line. catch anything today. Not a problem, had a couple of runs, still getting used to the pond and getting to know the fish. So, you know, there's different fish for different ponds, different baits. So we'll come back in the next couple of weeks and we'll see how things go. In the meantime, keep your eyes on Brickneck Angler, on the YouTube videos, and on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks again. Well, 15-pound braid right through with a smashed rod.